Hey, Mrs. Sumu, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
My name's Jolie Johnson. I'll be your student physical therapist today. How's your arm been doing since our last treatment with the manual lymph drainage?
Not too bad.
Okay, I see that the swelling has went down a little bit, so now we're going to progress to our next step, which is going to be a compression bandages. And this is just going to apply a pressure on the arm so that the fluid does not pull back into your arm, okay? It kind of gets it circulating in the lymphatic system. Does this sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yes.
Okay, so before we get started, I want to make sure that this is an appropriate treatment for you. Do you have any history of cardiac edema?
No.
What about any cardiac issues in general?
No, I don't.
Okay, any kidney failure?
No.
Any fractures in this arm?
No.
Okay, any infections?
No.
Okay, well, it looks like you'd be a good candidate. So now I'm going to test your sensation in your arms and look at the integrity of your skin just to make sure there's no breakdown. But first I'm going to wash my hands because this will require me to be hands-on. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Alrighty. Okay, so first I'm just going to inspect this arm, and I'm just going to look, feel the heat of the arm. I'm actually going to check in between your fingers. Okay, that one looks good. I'm going to check this one too, just in case. Okay. Everything looks good. Okay, so now we're going to test your sensation. So what I'm going to do is just touch you, and when you feel me touch you, you can just say yes, okay?
Okay.
So can you close your eyes?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, it looks like your sensation is good, so we can proceed. So if you will, we're going to first start with the fingers. And I'm going to do this for you today, and we'll do it a few more times, but the goal is to eventually learn how to do it yourself so that you can do it at home.
Okay.
So I'm going to wrap this today, and you're going to leave this on until our next visit. I'm just going to anchor it around, and you're going to swoop around to the thumb, leaving a little bit of the nail bed exposed, just so you can kind of see if the fingers start to change any color. Okay. Oh, let me go this way. There we go. And you just go through all of the fingers. And you want to make sure that there's no wrinkles. As little as possible. And you want to make sure that you leave the palm of the hand exposed. And each time you want to come back to the wrist. Oh, that piece is sliding. There we go. Looks like we'll have just enough. You always want to make sure that you end at the wrist. I'm going to bring it back. Okay. Can you flip your hand over? I'm going to tape it. Okay. Can you make a fist for me? How's that feel? Is it too tight?
No, not at all. Feels
Okay.
good.
All right. So now we're going to put the sleeve over you, and this is just to protect your skin from the bandaging. Roll up your sleeve. And usually these would be fitted. I know this is a little large. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go to is our padding, and this just creates a protective layer, and it also makes your arm the same dimensions. So again, you would start at the wrist. If you can make a fist for me, and you can just push right there. There you go. And you just anchor around. And you want to go up about half the width of the roll. and you're going to keep this on until our next visit. I'm going to take it off, and we're going to wash this and wash your arm, and we'll let it dry. Whenever you wash these with warm soap and water. Whenever you dry them, you lay them out to dry. Don't hang them because it tends to let the bandage lose its elasticness.
Okay.
So we want to just let it roll out and dry.
And I leave it on when I shower?
Yes, you're going to put a trash bag over it and tie it at the top.
Okay.
Just so that it doesn't get wet. And I'm just bringing this back down so it's all nice and even shaped. And eventually, once you start doing this on your own, you would take it off for a shower and you'd wash it and just let it dry. Okay, so now that we got this, it looks all nice and even. We're going to go to our short stretch bandage. Okay, and like always, you want to anchor everything at the wrist.
All right.
Okay, if you could, there we go. Okay, so you want to go around twice. And this time we're going to go through the thumb. So whenever you do this, you're going to want to pinch it. All right, if you could spread your fingers out, there we go. Pinch it. And really cover the palm at the bottom. And you would come back up around. And we're going to do this twice. So again, when you get back to that, you're going to pinch it. And really make sure the palm is covered. Okay. All right. Can you make a fist still? Let me look at your palm. Okay. Let's make sure we get this covered up. There we go. We don't want any wrinkles. Okay. If you can make a fist and push it into my stomach. All right. So now we're going to do the same concept as the other. We're going to go about half a width bandage up. And we're applying this on snugly but not too tight.
Okay.
And if at any point you feel any discomfort, if you feel that it's too tight or that your fingers are start tingling or going numb, just let me know. All right, can you bend your elbow? Just so I can find out, because we're going to do a figure 8. Just so that it gives you a little more wiggle room for your elbow. Okay, and we're going to end this one right here, so we're going to tape it. Okay, so now we have another one that's just a little bit wider that we're going to start with and finish all the way up, so you can just push into my stomach. So I'm going to start around here so that I can manage to finish at the very top, because we can't cut it. We want to leave it. So in this one, you're going to start with the other way. Okay. So we started going this way first. We're going to swap it.
Okay.
Okay, and we're just going to anchor this one right here. Make sure there's no wrinkles. Looks like we're going to finish about the same spot. Okay, so you can just rest that here. Alright, and I'm going to put 2 pieces of tape on it to keep it nice and snug. Alright, can you bend your elbow for me? How does that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Is it too tight?
Not at all.
Okay. So before I let you go today, we're going to run over just a few things of what you should be aware of. You should avoid taking hot showers. You can take warm showers or baths, but avoid hot ones. You want to avoid restrictive clothing. You want to also avoid any kind of scented lotion. It'd be nice to use hypoallergenic lotion. Just be careful and rest your arm. Keep it elevated if possible to try to prevent the swelling that goes back into your arm. Like I say, keep this on. And we'll take it off next time. Of course, if you feel any numbness, tingling, or if you see that your fingers or anything are changing color, please call your physician, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.